headed your way. Start with entertainment, then we're flying unfurled to a brand new country for around the world. It's Tusked Trivia, where the bright sparks shine. Round 3 is the pictures feeling mighty fine. The Wildcard's round 4, anything could be. Then general knowledge for round number 5, you see. So put your thinking caps on and join the fun at TuskedTrivia.com. The game's just begun.
Good evening, Quizticles, and good evening, Smarty Pants, to the Sunday In-Quiz-ition. I add Smarty Pants to Quizticles because, as you know, hopefully, the Smarty Pants Session podcast launched on Friday. So every single Friday will be on Spotify, but also on all the socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. It'll land on Facebook, anywhere you can enjoy the content, and links will be available through the website. So don't forget, I still have the Trivial Tuesday podcast as well, which lands every single week on your podcast provider of preference, Tuesday at 11 a.m. 5 questions, a random fact, and a nice mood-lifting quote, all based on the national day we are celebrating. Whether that's Mario Day, Cheap Chocolate Day, Hug a Dolphin Day, Slap a Hoodie Day, whatever happens to be the national day, I'm joking. And that's on Amazon Music, Spotify, Audible, Apple, YouTube Music, and there's a good chance by the time you listen to this, it will also be on Facebook, it will be on YouTube, it will be on TikTok, it will be on Instagram. I'm just going to release everything everywhere, and hopefully someone sees it. I've no idea then who's watching it where, but it's all good fun. Anywho, we have 5 rounds, and we will kick you off, as always, with round 1, which is the entertainment round. So, does entertainment have a theme this week? Does it have a country it's focusing on? Let's find out. Oh, I think it could be American this week. So, question number 1. Who played the character of Jack Dawson in the 1997 blockbuster Titanic? I've had a theme for the last couple of months. I'll probably change that soon. So, who played the character of Jack Dawson in the 1997 blockbuster Titanic? If you need longer on each question, hit pause. It just means a massive 5-round quiz doesn't have me sitting for like an hour not being silent because I can't and just talking away to myself. So if you need a bit longer on any question, just hit pause. It's all pre-recorded. It's in your own time. Question number 2. What was Elvis Presley's famous home in Memphis called? What was Elvis Presley's famous home in Memphis called? Question number 3. In The Office, US, what is the name of the paper company? So in the US edition of The Office, what is the name of the paper company? Excuse me. Question number 4. What was the very first music video ever played on MTV in 1981? And by the time you're playing it, I think they actually finished with it when they closed the channel down, as a nod to the past. But what was the very first music video ever played on MTV in 1981? Such an ironic choice, which I'm sure why they no doubt chose it. Number 5. Who is the most followed American on Instagram as of early 2024? So who is the most followed American on Instagram as of early 2024? That one shocked me a bit too. Number 6. Which famous doll made her debut in 1959? Which famous doll made her debut in 1959? Number 7. Which film holds the record for the most Oscars won by a single movie? 11. And it tied with Ben-Hur and Titanic. So I know it's weird. It's 3 of them, but which film, along with Ben-Hur and Titanic, has the record for most Oscars won by a single movie? 11 of them. Sorry, not coughing today, sneezing. So 3 films, Ben-Hur, Titanic, and one other has the most Oscars won by a single movie. 11 of them. Number 8. Which female artist is known for her Eras Tour and hits like Shake It Off? So which female artist is known for her Eras tour and hits like Shake It Off? Question number 9. What is the name of the fictional town in Indiana where Stranger Things takes place? What is the name of the fictional town in Indiana where Stranger Things takes place? I've still never watched that. I might eventually. I'll go the usual, I'll add it to the list. I'm trying to think how long the list is now. And number 10. Which New York City intersection is famous for its New Year's Eve ball drop? Which New York City intersection is famous for its New Year's Eve ball drop? Round number 2, as always, we go around the world, and this month we're off to the Netherlands. The Netherlands for round number 2. Let's go Dutch. Question number 1. What colour is associated with the Dutch royal family and is worn on national holidays? What colour is associated with the Dutch royal family and is worn on national holidays? Question number 2. Which Dutch city is the seat of government in the International Court of Justice? So which Dutch city is the seat of the government and the International Court of Justice? Question number 3. The Netherlands is often colloquially although incorrectly, referred to by what name? So the Netherlands is often colloquially, but incorrectly, referred to by what name? Question number 4. Which city is famous for its blue and white pottery? Which city is famous for its blue and white pottery? I still think of all the quiz slides I've done, this might actually be my favourite one. The warm sort of desky library office sort of feel to it. Question number 5. Which cheese named after a Dutch city is famous for its red wax coating? Which cheese named after a Dutch city is famous for its red wax coating? Number 6. What was the name of the Dutch colony that later became New York City? So what was the name of the Dutch colony that later became New York City? Big Apple. So nice, they named it twice. What was the name of the Dutch colony that later became New York City? Number 7. Which Dutch football, and I put soccer in brackets because yes, it is not just listened to in the UK. So which Dutch football soccer legend is associated with total football? So which Dutch football legend is associated with total football soccer to our American cousins? Who is associated with total football? Number 8. Which Dutch teenager wrote a world-famous diary while hiding from the Nazis? So which Dutch teenager wrote a world-famous diary while hiding from the Nazis? That is number 8. Number 9. Which famous post-impressionist painter of the Starry Night was Dutch? Which famous post-impressionist painter of the Starry Night was Dutch? And number 10. Which flower is a world-famous symbol of the Netherlands? Which flower is a world-famous symbol of the Netherlands for number 10. So that is our Around the World round done. We head to round 3, as always, our picture round for round number 3. But first, we will get you some answers for rounds 1 and 2. Is you ready? Forgot the order of my quiz there for a second. So, round number 1, entertainment. Who played the character of Jack Dawson in the 1997 blockbuster Titanic? Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio for number 1. Number 2, what was Elvis Presley's famous home in Memphis called? That was Graceland. Graceland for number 2. Number 3, in The Office, US edition, what was the name of the paper company? It's Dunder Mifflin. Dunder Mifflin for number 3. Number 4, what was the very first music video ever played on MTV in 1981? It was the Buggles' Video Killed the Radio Star. Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. Oh, sweet irony. Number 5, who's the most followed American on Instagram as of early 2024? It's Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez for number 5. Number 6, which famous doll made a debut in 1959? Barbara Millicent Roberts. It's Barbie. Barbie for number 6. Number 7, which film holds a record along with Ben-Hur and Titanic for most Oscars won by a single movie, with 11 of them? It's The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King for number 7. Number 8, which female artist is known for her Eras tour and hits like Shake It Off? It's Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift for number 8. Excuse me. And number 9, what is the name of the fictional town in Indiana for Stranger Things? It is Hawkins. Hawkins, Indiana for number 9. And number 10, which New York City intersection is famous for its New Year's Eve ball drop? Times Square. Times Square for number 10. On to round number 2, all about the Netherlands and around the world. Question number 1, what colour is associated with the Dutch royal family and is worn on national holidays? It's orange. Orange for number 1. Number 2, which Dutch city is the seat of the government in the International Court of Justice? The Hague. The Hague for number 2. And number 3, the Netherlands is often colloquially, though incorrectly, referred to by what name? Holland. Holland is a region of the Netherlands. And number 4, which city is famous for its blue and white pottery? It is Delft. Delft for number 4. Number 5, which cheese named after a Dutch city is famous for its red wax coating? Edam. Only cheese that's made backwards. Edam. Number 6, what was the name of the Dutch colony that later became New York City? It was New Amsterdam. New Amsterdam for number 6. Number 7, the Dutch football/soccer legend that is associated with total football is the great Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff for number 7. I don't take points away for spelling. Number 8, which Dutch teenager wrote a world-famous diary whilst hiding from the Nazis? That was Anne Frank. Anne Frank for number 8. Number 9, the famous post-impressionist painter of the Starry Night was Vincent van Gogh. Or Vincent van Gogh, Vincent van Gogh, however you pronounce that one. It's all good. Number 10, which flower is a world-famous symbol of the Netherlands? It's the tulips. Tulips from Amsterdam. How did you do on the first 20? Picture round. And picture round this month is surreal sitcoms. So you're going to see 10 pictures of sitcoms, each done in a unique artistic style. Could it be Cubist? Could it be Surrealism? Could it be Post-Impressionist? Could it be pop art? Who knows? Some are easier than others. Question number 1. What is the sitcom? Number 1. I'm quite pleased with some of these. They were fun. Some came up better than others, but they were fun to do nonetheless. If you want a bit longer, just hit pause, that's fine. That's number 1. What about number 2? Number 2's a nice easy one for you. A nice Dali-esque number 2. They don't look happy. What about number 3? Number 3. Bit of a tougher one, but yeah, number 3. Busier than I remember it ever looking, but number 3. What about number 4? Number 4. can't remember what art styles. It's not laid out exactly, but there should be things in the picture that might give some of them away. Might be some things lying around on the table that might just give you a clue. I noticed as well, looks like there's 2 microwaves randomly, but never mind. What about number 5? Number 5. Number 5. Number 6. I like number 6. Number 6 entertained me. I did get a little giggle from number 6. How about number 7? Number 7. Number 7. Number 8. Number 8. Clearly number 8 as well, actually. The cell didn't look quite as bad as that, in fairness. Number 9. Number 9. Went pop art with this, and it's quite like this one. It's good, it's fun. And finally, number 10. Number 10. It's a bit tougher, but yeah, I think you should get number 10. Number 10. Right, anywho, off we go to round number 4, and our wild card round is all about influential figures. So, 10 questions about influential figures. Excuse me. Question number 1. Who led the Salt March in 1930 as a non-violent protest against British rule in India? Who led the Salt March in 1930 as a non-violent protest against British rule in India? That's only new numbers. I changed the numbers to those because they're easier to see, but I don't know. I'm still not. I'm going to have to change them again. I'm still not happy with them. Probably never will be. Maybe it's where they are. Number 2. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, known as the Iron Lady? Who was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, known as the Iron Lady? Basically robbed them from the Harry Potter quiz, but I'm just no sold. Question number 3. Which Macedonian king created one of the largest empires in history by the age of 30? Which Macedonian king created one of the largest empires in history by the age of 30? Question number 4. Who was the Prussian statesman who engineered the unification of Germany in 1871 and served as its first chancellor? Who was the Prussian statesman who engineered the unification of Germany in 1871 and served as its first chancellor? Question number 5. Who was the first President of the United States and Commander of the Continental Army? who was the first President of the United States and Commander of the Continental Army? For number 5. Number 6. Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? For number 6. Number 7. Which civil rights leader delivered the famous "I Have a Dream" speech in Washington, D.C.? Which civil rights leader delivered the famous "I Have a Dream" speech in Washington, D.C.? Number 8. Which Queen of England reigned for 63 years during a period of massive industrial and imperial expansion? Which Queen of England reigned for 63 years during a period of massive industrial and imperial expansion? For number 8. Number 9. Which woman is famous for her bus protest that sparked the Montgomery bus boycott? Which woman is famous for her bus protest that sparked the Montgomery bus boycott? And finally, for your famous and influential people, number 10. Who spent 27 years in prison before becoming the first black president of South Africa? Who spent 27 years in prison before becoming the first black president of South Africa? So, we will get you the answers before finishing off with some general knowledge. So the answers to our surreal sitcoms from round 3. Number 1 is The Golden Girls. The Golden Girls for number 1. Number 2 is Friends. Friends for number 2. Number 3 is Cheers. Cheers for number 3. Number 4 is Mrs. Brown's Boys. Mammy's Kitchen for Mrs. Brown's Boys for number 4. Number 5 is Taxi. Taxi for number 5. Number 6, Fawlty Towers. Fawlty Towers. Number 7 is Open All Hours. Open All Hours for number 7. Number 8 is Porridge. Porridge for number 8. And number 9 is Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso for number 9. And number 10 is Still Game. Still Game for number 10. Influential figures. I think a few of the answers are actually on that page as well. Who led the Salt March in 1930? It was Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi for number 1. Number 2, first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom was Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher for number 2. Number 3, the Macedonian king, who created one of the largest empires before the age of 30, was Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great for 3. Number 4, the Prussian statesman, Otto von Bismarck. Otto von Bismarck for number 4. Number 5, the first president of the United States, George Washington. George Washington for number 5. Number 6, the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic was Amelia Earhart for number 6. Number 7, the civil rights leader was Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. for 7. Number 8, the Queen of England was Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria for 8. Number 9, the famous bus protest was done by Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks for number 9. Number 10, 27 years in prison before becoming the first black president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela. General knowledge to see you off and hopefully finish you off. And number 1, in the original Wizard of Oz book, what colour were Dorothy's slippers? So in the original Wizard of Oz book, what colour were Dorothy's slippers? Question number 2. Which scientist is the only person to be awarded Nobel Prizes in 2 different sciences? So which scientist is the only person to be awarded Nobel Prizes in 2 different sciences? I mean, I've got to imagine getting one is pretty impressive, but then to bag it for another science, I mean, that's got to be, I mean, that's special for number 2. But who was it? Who was it for number 2? Number 3. What is the only letter that does not appear in the name of any US state? What is the only letter that does not appear in the name of any US state? Excuse me. That's for number 3. Number 4, meanwhile. What do you call the plastic or metal tip at the end of a shoelace? What do you call the plastic or metal tip at the end of a shoelace? Yes, it has a name. Number 5. In terms of area, what is the largest country in the world that doesn't have a single permanent river? So in terms of area, what is the largest country in the world that doesn't have a single permanent river? I've got to come up with some random ones for you sometimes, and I have my moments. I have to have a little think on that. I feel there's going to be a few folk hitting pause on that one and arguing if they're with anyone else, maybe arguing with yourself. I don't know, I do it. And number 6, in the 18th century, what fruit was so expensive that it was often rented as a centerpiece for parties to show off wealth? So in the 18th century, what fruit was so expensive that it was often rented as a centerpiece for parties just to show off your wealth? Imagine renting a piece of fruit to say you were minted. Mad. I suppose when you think how far some of the fruit had to come. Number 7. What is a group of pandas officially called? What is a group of pandas officially called? Oh, how I laughed. Did you know? Chuckled. What is a group of pandas officially called for number 7? Number 8. What is the only mammal capable of true flight? What is the only mammal capable of true flight? Yes, I've gone true flight because I once used this in the quiz, and well, that can fly and that can fly. So there's only one mammal capable of true flight. Like it can actually fly, not glide, flies. I get it wrong sometimes, and I tweak them so that it makes them all open. And number 9, before using hello, what did Alexander Graham Bell suggest as the standard greeting for answering the telephone? So before we came up with hello, what did Alexander Graham Bell suggest as the standard greeting for answering the telephone? I'm not going to lie, I'm all for his idea. I think we should just embrace it now. It would be great. Let's bin hello. I'm going to give you the answer. I think, yeah, let's just go with that. We'll start using that more often. I'll start a movement for the Graham Bell way to answer the phone. And number 10, what is the only continent that resides in all 4 hemispheres? What is the only continent that resides in all 4 hemispheres? For number 10, when you are ready, when you are done, when you have zipped back and forward and checked things, join me for the answers for round number 5. Question number 1 in round 5. In the original Wizard of Oz book, what colour were Dorothy's slippers? They were silver. They were silver. The reason they moved them to red was because obviously it looked better on screen. And it was, I think it was obviously the black and white. It was to show that they were easier to see. They were red slippers. So, but silver in the book. And number 2, the scientist, the only person to be awarded 2 Nobel Prizes in 2 different sciences. Marie Curie. She got it for physics and again for chemistry. Marie Curie for number 2. What a woman. And number 3, what is the only letter that does not appear in the name of any US state? It's Q. Q for number 3. Number 4, what do you call the plastic or metal tip at the end of a shoelace? It's an aglet. An aglet for number 4. And number 5, in terms of area, the largest country in the world that doesn't have a single permanent river is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia for number 5. And number 6, in the 18th century, the expensive fruit was a pineapple, rented for party centerpieces. Number 7, a group of pandas officially is called an embarrassment. I mean, they're not really helping themselves. I mean, an embarrassment of pandas for number 7. Pandemonium would have been good too. Number 8, what is the only mammal... Mammal? What is the only mammal capable of true flight? It's a bat. It's a bat for number 8. Number 9, before using hello, we should have been using ahoy. Every time we answer the phone, ahoy! Be brilliant. So ahoy was the original suggestion for the standard greeting. I think we missed out. And number 10, what is the only continent that resides in all 4 hemispheres? It's Africa. That is us done, Smarty Pants Quizticles. Don't forget to check out the website, Trivial Tuesday, Smarty Pants Sessions. I will leave you with a little bit of advertising and our new outro music. Ladies and gentlemen, Smarty Pants Quizticles all. I will speak to you soon. Peace out.
We hope you had a blast and enjoyed the game, but the trivia fun doesn't have to stay tame. There's so much more for you to explore with facts and prizes and plenty in store. Every Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. our podcast drops. It's a literal gem. Then Smarty Pants Sessions roll out on the screen. Every Friday on Spotify, the best you've seen. Head to TuskedTrivia.com for the rest. From specialist quizzes to passing the test. Check out the blog or grab some new merch. It's the end of your ultimate trivia search. We want your feedback, so give us a shout. Tell us exactly what you're thinking about. Like, share, and comment. Don't be a stranger. Keep your brain sharp and out of the danger. Follow on YouTube, TikTok, and Gram. Facebook too, it's the Trivia Jam. Stay in touch, keep the spirit alive. We'll see you next time for the Trivia Drive.